I do hear rumors of Bob and Oscar talking. That sounds good to me.
Through last decade, the potential boxing fight between Manny Pacquiao and Canelo Alvarez has generated a lot of excitement and speculation among boxing fans and the media.
He do a lot of things in boxing, so he's a great fighter, legend.
Both fighters are highly skilled and have achieved great success in their respective careers.
He had no idea.
Perhaps Manny and his multitudes of fans may be wondering what could have been had Manny and Canelo fought nearly 10 years ago at super welterweight.
I work hard. I punish myself during training.
Actually, Canelo succeeded Manny as WBC super welterweight champion in 2011 when Manny vacated the said title after winning it in September 2010, establishing a still standing 8 World Boxing Championships won in as many weight classes.
The night of the fight, I was 148 pounds, and Margarito 165 pounds.
Pacquiao gave a hellish beating to Margarito, who in 2010 remained a popular, formidable fighter that the WBC thought of him than Canelo, who at that time was already a WBC international titleist, as the fighter to battle Pacquiao for its vacant super welterweight crown.
¿Qué hubiera pasado si Manny Pacquiao estaría como cuando a mí me ganó en su época? ¿Qué hubiera pasado si se lo ponen a Canelo? Lógicamente Manny Pacquiao iba a ganar.
Back in that time, any Manny Pacquiao fight was a huge event.
If you work hard, then the fight will be easy. If you don't work hard, then you will suffer in the ring.
After losing to Mayweather in 2015, Pacquiao was still a big deal, but Manny's trainer Freddie Roach, as much as he was like a second go at Floyd, had another big fight in mind for his fighter, one with Saul Canelo Alvarez.
You know, they're talking about Canelo Alvarez now.
Yeah, I heard about that. What do you make about all that?
I would like Manny to fight.
Though Alvarez and Pacquiao never crossed paths in the ring, both are regarded as two of the finest and most exciting stars boxing has produced in the last 25 years.
It's good. Canelo is good.
A quarter of a century into his remarkable career, and Manny Pacquiao was still making boxing history, outpointed Keith Thurman in one of his best performances to claim a welterweight world title in July 2019. He is the only fighter to win world titles in 8 weight classes, moving from flyweight to junior middleweight to claim major belts or the lineage.
I'm always trying my best in the ring, to give more impression to the people.
He is known for his lightning-fast hand speed, incredible footwork, and relentless aggression in the ring.
He had everything. I was amazed at the speed and power together.
Throughout his career, Pacquiao has faced numerous top-tier opponents, including Floyd Mayweather Jr., Juan Manuel Marquez, Miguel Cotto, Marco Antonio Barrera, and De La Hoya, among others.
And he's generating excitement not seen in the ring since Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, or Muhammad Ali.
Canelo Alvarez, on the other hand, is a Mexican superstar who has established himself as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
He's been atop the pay-per-view structure in this sport for 10 full years.
Known for his technical skills, power punches, and defensive prowess, Alvarez has defeated top names in the sport, such as Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, and Miguel Cotto.
He's got the accomplishments, he's got the names on the resume, he's fought the Hall of Famers.
Manny Pacquiao led the tributes to Saul Canelo Alvarez after the Mexican boxer made history as the first unanimous super middleweight champion with victory over Caleb Plant.
Es un logro más para mi familia, para mi equipo, pero sobre todo para todos ustedes, para todo México.
Congratulations to the pound-for-pound king, Canelo, on making boxing history as the first undisputed super middleweight champion ever. Pacquiao wrote on Twitter after the unification bout was waved off in the 11th round.
He's one of the best. He's accomplished a lot and keep up the good work.
It took him just 11 months to win all 4 super middleweight titles since beating Britain's Callum Smith for the WBA and WBC titles and Billy Joe Saunders for the WBO belt.
You see how many world champions or former world champions he's fought. It's incredible. It's unmatched.
A potential fight between Pacquiao and Alvarez would be a clash of 2 boxing legends, each bringing their unique style and strengths to the ring. If something is missing from the career of the undisputed 168-pound champion, it is absolute respect from the fans of this sport, which could be earned if he faces any legend of this sport.
A lot has been reported in the press about the possibility of you fighting Manny Pacquiao and that being negotiated. Has anyone talked to you about that fight? Is that something that's possible, as you know?
So if Pacquiao and Canelo met 10 years ago, what would have happened?
He's a much bigger guy than Manny usually, but if we get a catchweight that will be fair to both of them, I think it'll be a good fight.
Note that in 2012, Manny was just 32 years old and still in his prime, though arguably his strongest was between 2008 to 2010.
Pacquiao, Canelo is a too big. He's a too big fighter.
Without doubt, 2012 as it actually turned out was just a freak year for Manny.
Power of Pacquiao may neutralize all of that.
By comparison, Canelo was only 20 years old, still far off to his development years, between 2014 to 2017 after the traumatic defeat to Floyd in 2013.
Canelo has a chance. You need to focus on speed because Floyd is faster than him.
Manny was still a dervish, known for his speed, awkward angled attack, voluminous two-fisted punching, intelligent boxing and most importantly, maturity inside and even outside the ring.
We have a different task, we have different talents.
In 2010, Manny outpointed another Mexican, Antonio Margarito, breaking his orbital bone in the process.
Manny Pacquiao le va a ganar a Canelo Alvarez. ¿Por qué? Porque es otra cosa. Ahora sí que es otro nivel, ¿no?
However, Manny by February 2011 also opted to move back down to the welterweight, saying the 154 pounds class was too high for him.
I can fight anybody on 147. I tried to 154, but beat Margarito.
Compared to Antonio Margarito, Saul Alvarez is a little bit shorter in height and in reach.
I know he came down to 52 for Mayweather.
Margarito stands at 5'11", while Alvarez stands at 5 feet 9 inches with a reach of 71 inches. Pacquiao's height is 5'6.5" inches with a reach of 67 inches.
54 is too much for me because I'm 5'7", 5'6", 5'7".
Saul Alvarez has the advantage over Pacquiao in height and reach.
Not the kind of size that everyone thought. It was about the smaller man having the advantage.
Though taller, heavier and stronger physically, not necessarily in punching sock, Canelo by 2012 was still raw, a work in progress.
Being the smaller, being the faster guy, being the guy that had much more dimension to him.
Pacquiao's speed and aggressiveness would test Alvarez's defensive abilities, while Alvarez's precision punching and power would challenge Pacquiao's chin and durability. Manny by 2012 had gone through the likes of Miguel Cotto, Joshua Clottey, Tony Margarito, Shane Mosley and Juan Marquez, who were better than those Canelo had faced and beaten as Jose Cotto, Carlos Baldemir, Matthew Hatton, and Ryan Rhodes.
I like Manny, just because of the fact he did a lot of stuff outside the ring too. Canelo, of course, amazing champion, but...
Given these, we would say that Manny could have been the first to beat Canelo on points had they actually fought in 2012, perhaps in a compromised place closest to Mexican border.
Is a name like Canelo interest you in the future?
We're going to fight with this guy, moving up to the much higher weight division.
Floyd was right in choosing the proper time to fight Canelo, when he was still very young and raw in 2013.
I can carry the punches, but the thing is, after the fight, you can feel something,
As for the outcome, it is difficult to predict who would emerge victorious in such a fight.
There's going to be a lot of people like Canelo wanting to fight you.
As long you believe that you can do it, you can do it.
Both Pacquiao and Alvarez are known for their resilience and ability to adapt to their opponent's styles.
Keep on focusing in boxing and working hard, sacrifices, doing that, discipline. He will last in boxing.
It would likely be a closely contested match, with both fighters giving their all to secure the win.
I'm addicted of training, exercise every day.
In conclusion, the potential boxing fight between Manny Pacquiao and Canelo Alvarez is a highly anticipated event that would captivate the boxing world. The clash of styles, skills, and legacies make it an intriguing matchup that fans would love to see. Unfortunately, these fighters never came close to facing each other inside the squared circle,